Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to be talking about today is a recall. This is a very large recall, and it's for chicken products that were sold at Wegmans and other grocery stores. Now, shopping at the supermarket can, sometimes feel like it's overwhelming. Okay, it's an overwhelming experience due to the number of items on the shelves and in the coolers, right? And still, we as consumers, we can peruse these aisles with confidence that things that we're purchasing are safe to consume. Well, you know what I always say when it comes to recalls. Take it with a grain of salt. Do with it what you will, but as always, safety first, right? Because we have proven time and time again that when it comes to these recalls are not actual recalls. And so whenever I bring up this subject of another recall, we have to sit and wonder, is it actually another recall? So there are strict rules and inspections. I've never actually explained this before, but there are very strict rules and there are inspections that go a long way in keeping potentially dangerous products off the market. Some items are only discovered to be unsafe after they've been distributed to stores and sold to consumers. Now, the U.S. Department of Agriculture, or USDA, as we all know it to be, has issued a public health alert for chicken products that were sold at Wegmans and some other grocery stores. And I know quite a few of you shop at Wegmans. So I wanted to bring this to everyone's attention. On February 3rd, the USDA's Food Safety and Inspection Service, or FSIS, announced it had issued a public health alert for frozen chicken products that were sold at Wegmans grocery stores. And the agency said that the affected item is labeled as Wegmans Chicken Korma, and that's Korma, with basmati turmeric rice, and is packaged in 10-ounce containers printed with the best by date of November 8th of 2023. The notice states that the products were shipped to Wegmans locations in New York and Pennsylvania. Affected items will also have the establishment number of P as in Paul 34641 inside of the USDA mark of inspection. The agency said that it issued the public health alert after discovering that the labeling mix-up, thanks to consumer complaints, in which the product labeled as chicken korma, and that, remember, that is with a K, actually contained vegetable tikka masala, and that's Tikka, okay, for the tikka, all right, and the masala is Masala. So this error, means that the affected items have cashews as an ingredient not declared on the label. So this is not something that's dangerous per se, but it's dangerous to people who have a nut allergy. Okay, so if you have a nut allergy and you bought this item, okay, so look into your pantries, into your freezer pantries, see if you have this item, because if you have a nut allergy, I'm going to tell you, don't eat it, right? So now, on to this. On the same day that the FSIS released another poultry-related public health alert for the ready-to-eat, or RTE, stuffed chicken item produced by North Carolina-based Vanguard Culinary Group. According to the agency's notice, the affected item is labeled as Park Street Deli Broccoli Stuffed Chicken Boneless Skinless Chicken Breast Hand Stuffed with Broccoli and Cheddar au gratin. I know that's a lot of words for one product, but that's how it's labeled, okay? It's packaged in 16-ounce vacuum sealed trays. The products are also marked with a use by date of January 30th of 2023. And the establishment number is P as in Paul 8334. And the agency said that the affected item was sent to retail locations in Alabama, in Florida, New York, Pennsylvania, and in Virginia. And the FSIS says it discovered that the product, which is advertised as fully cooked, may be raw and unfit for consumption. And the agency became aware of this issue after it received complaints from consumers. So if you have this product, and you know, because I know like a lot of times when you buy something that's like chicken or something and it says, well, it's fully cooked, so you only have to put it in the oven for 15 minutes to, you know, heat it up pretty much or whatever, just know that it's not fully cooked and you're probably going to have to cook it for 45 minutes and not just the 15 or the 20. Okay, so that's the next one. So now on to these. On January 28th, the FDA announced that the Sovos, S-O-V-O-S Brands Intermediate Incorporated had voluntarily recalled specific lots of its Raos, R-A-O, made for home slow simmered soup, chicken, and gnocchis. According to the agency's notice, affected products were shipped to retail locations in 32 states, and including more than 4,000 Walmart stores. Similar to the Wegmans chicken korma, the FDA reported that the company used a recall after it discovered a mistake during the packaging meant that the jars labeled as chicken and gnocchis actually contained vegetable minestrone. So it's not like these are danger, you know, you're going to get sick. No, it's, you know, it was mislabeled. Okay, so if you open it and you're like, this is not chicken and gnocchis, you know, this is, you know, minestrone. All right, well, I'm not too crazy about the minestrone. Okay, so that's what this is. Okay, so these are not, you know, dangerous or, you know, recalls. These are not, you know, you're going to get sick kind of recalls. This is just an alert, you know, you got minestrone instead of the gnocchis. All right. So the next one is, it was announced on January 31st of the Conagra. I told you about the Vienna sausages. Okay. I did that video a while ago. I will put the video card now. And then the Fresh Ideation Food Group, that was notified on February 3rd about the 400 ready to eats. Okay, here's the card now. So there's, you know, different recalls, like I said, but these ones are not the dangerous ones. Okay, just if you have a nut allergy, give it to somebody who doesn't have a nut allergy. And the other ones, they were mislabeled. That's it. Okay. All right, guys, that's all for this video. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fear less. Ciao.